Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of September 2nd through the 15th, 2017. Yes, I have been away. I really needed a break, and I can't promise that I'll be returning. I'm still trying to figure things out. You know, I'm always transitioning and going through different phases, so I usually just listen to what God is telling me. You know, if God say don't do it this week, don't do it for the next 2 weeks, you know, that's what I listen to. And I really felt like he said stop. So today, for whatever reason, I felt like I needed to do them, so that's why I'm going ahead to and doing it. So we'll see what happens in the future. Don't unsubscribe just yet. So let's see what's happening for Taurus. Remember, guys, too, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. Okay, so the heart of the situation, I have Page of Cups, Two of Cups, the Star. Then I have the Ace of Cups, Death, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords. Also, although I'm not promising doing the bi-weeklies, I'm still doing private readings. If you emailed me and I didn't respond, you know, I was just taking a complete break. So I have to go through my emails to get back to some of you. Thank all of you that have checked in to see, you know, what's going on. But yeah, I'm still doing the private readings. So just email me if you want to know pricing. Okay, so the heart of the situation with it being a Page of Cups here, I feel like you're receiving some sort of news or information. This is almost something kind of flirty, playful, feeling like you're a kid again. You might have connected with someone who you haven't felt the connection with in a long time, like you feel young again. You know, like finding out that your crush was in love with you and the feeling was mutual, you know. I feel like two people are being very vulnerable with each other. There's this strong connection. For some of you, it could be long distance. If you have been single, I feel like there is something new on the horizon. You could very much be entering a relationship. If you do not enter a relationship and you're single, this is at least making some sort of connection. There is somebody out there that you connect to, especially maybe on a spiritual level. This may have been on the internet too, like there's an internet connection, social media, whatever the case. So if you have been thinking about putting up a profile, you know, I would say it's a good idea to do that. Or maybe if you've already done it, you know, whatever the case, there has been some success in that. So now I am seeing like a new beginning here. This is new love, new romance. Now, for some reason, for some of you, something's ending or ends things. Now, it could be that you could have been in a relationship maybe where, I don't know, maybe you just weren't really feeling anything. But then this new person comes in, so it's like one relationship ends and you get right back into a relationship. Like, or this person could be a rebound, but whatever the case, it's like a connection. If you did start in a relationship, it's like it ends abruptly, but then they're back. Because we had the Six of Cups, and maybe it went through some sort of transformation, something happened here where there's some sort of transformation or something changed for good. It's like a resurrection. Whatever ended, it was so that I'm seeing resurrection. There was a rebirth. There was some, it had to happen. I don't know if it had to happen for a lesson, but whatever the case, it bought out someone from the past. It bought something from the past. If it's not someone from the past, like someone from your childhood, high school, college, old neighborhood, then it's just having a soul connection with someone. It could be that the person that you were into, maybe you guys were flirting, and then all of a sudden the connection cut off. It ended. It's just ended abruptly, and you were like, what happened? You know, you're just somewhere just kind of having anxiety and wondering what happened. I would say don't worry, you're going to hear from them again. It's going to pick back up. Maybe they were involved in a relationship and now the relationship ended, so now you guys can start to get to know one another. Yeah, there's something going on here with the ending, but yet bringing out new beginnings. Now too, I'm feeling that there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a heavy burden. Maybe you can't stop thinking about somebody. Now, if this person doesn't return, so for some of you, if this person doesn't return, you're being haunted by the memories of this person. Like you can't stop thinking about them. You're like, this person is all I can think about, because you know, it's like you're trying to hide behind your work. You're trying to stay busy, but no matter what you do, the Nine of Swords, it's anxiety. It's like all these thoughts. I don't know, it's like having sleepless nights or insomnia, having a hard time going to sleep, or maybe you keep having some sort of dreams. It could be some sort of telepathic connection. Now, for some of you, this is actually on a spiritual level, like you guys are being visited by someone who has crossed over, and they're trying to get your attention and show you that they love you or that they miss you. So they've been visiting you, and you're wondering, why do I keep thinking about this person? Why has this person been heavily on my mind? Maybe nothing even really significant has happened. Maybe it's just all of a sudden your mood just shifted, because this is also some sort of psychic ability too. Being in tune with your intuition, or being like an empath. And this is receiving like a lot of information from the universe, or being like something's being shared with you, like someone's being completely open and vulnerable. And whatever the case, someone is trying to get your attention that has already crossed over. And so you don't understand why all of a sudden your heart feels so heavy for this person, or why all of a sudden you miss this person. It's because they're near you. And they're trying to get your attention. They want you to remember them. So maybe there's something that you need to do in their remembrance, or, you know, maybe lighting a candle, or going off and sending off balloons to the sea, or maybe spreading their ashes somewhere, or saying a prayer for them. I don't know. It's something going on, and they just want you to know that they are near you. And yes, I know it's a love reading, but that on the spiritual side was really popping out for me, especially with all these cups, and it's something emotional going on. But yeah, now, so back to whether or not you are single. I do feel like you're going to hear from someone from your past. If there was a breakup, I feel like there may be this is a good sign or a good indication for reconciliation. Both Ace of Cups and Six of Cups, and then someone pouring out their heart and letting you know everything and how they feel. Someone is opening up and being very vulnerable. You might be involved with someone who also is the type of person that puts you before themselves. You know, they're very like a humanitarian type person. They're always giving. They're giving of themselves. They're selfless. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but they might have those qualities or that nature. Yes, a lot of water signs. Now, I do feel like for some of you, there could be an outsider that, again, this goes back to that deceased person. Someone might be looking out of the family. Somebody is like worried about the family or something, because I'm seeing like them kind of hovering over there. It's like they're an outsider looking, but also they're a protector. And I see with the Ace of Cups here, all this protection. This is unconditional love being showered down on the family. And I will actually look out for a sign such as a rainbow after the rain, because I feel like you're being protected. For some of you, some sort of tragedy is going to bring about this. Like I said, it's going to bring about love. Some of you might discover that your partner is expecting, or you yourself are expecting. You guys are sharing the good news of a pregnancy. If you're trying to get pregnant, I would say somewhere during this time frame is a good time to get to try to conceive, because I'm seeing that blessing coming down with the star here and the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing blessings coming down. For some of you, there's someone that you're daydreaming about. If none of this has happened, you've been praying for it really hard. There's maybe one person in particular that you're attracted to or been praying for, and you're envisioning you guys having this home life together, this perfect type of relationship. So it's more so like you've been praying for it to happen. And then going back to that long distance relationship, it's like you're in love, but you're far away. And you miss that person, and you really just want them to be near. I would say just have some patience, because whatever it is you're desiring, whatever it is you're putting out to the universe, you're going to get that. So make sure that your thoughts are positive so that you can manifest that into fruition. For some of you, this is like literally just really like a dream. Like your intuition is spiking, and you've been dreaming about this person. You've been having dreams about the person that is either coming into your life or the person that you're desiring. I'm seeing a lot of dreaming and imagination going on, and also having some sort of illusion or this fairy tale. I'm not going to say you're putting on a front for those of you that are in relationships. Maybe what it is that to the outside world, your relationship looks perfect. And maybe it is, but this is how people view it. They're like, oh my God, their relationship is so perfect. It's so beautiful. This is what I want. I feel like there is someone who really admires your relationship. They're made, like I said, going back to that outsider, or I don't want to say third party, because I'm not seeing anything like deceptive going on, but I am seeing someone just kind of observing what you have. And you might receive some sort of confession, or someone might make something known to you, like revealing a secret. Yep. And this could also be you. You might be the one that confesses something, like how you feel or your love for someone. But there is some sort of confession taking place, or revealing of secrets. Yeah. For some of you, you might be going to counseling. If you're in a relationship, you're either going to counseling or some sort of institution, or going back to trying to conceive. Like, oh, okay, so for some of you, it looks like it could have been a miscarriage. Like, the minute you told people that you were pregnant or expecting, there was a miscarriage. So now you're going back to the fertility specialist, or your gynecologist, whatever, whoever that is that can help you conceive if you're having like troubles doing that. Like, I feel like you're going back there, and you're going to be told something about your uterus. For some of you, your uterus is tilted. It's something very simple as to what's wrong. Like, the results are being revealed of why you're having trouble conceiving is because your uterus is tilted. And that's just for some of you. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I do feel like for somebody, they're going to hear that news, and there's going to be a new understanding of why you're having a hard time conceiving. And you're going to have to, the possibility of getting pregnant is possible, but you have to work hard at it. This is something that is going to become routine. You have to develop some sort of rhythm or system in order to be able to have that child. Now, this does mean other things, but for whatever reason, this bottom row made me really feel like this was dedicated towards those of you that are trying to conceive or having a hard time conceiving. Also, I'm seeing some sort of, not mood swings, but there's some sort of instability going on. Could be with spirituality, or trying to juggle your spirituality with your daily routine, trying to figure out something into your work life. I'm seeing you being really focused, and you're being very dedicated and paying attention to all the details. I feel like you're just kind of engrossed, trying to keep your attention away from something. Like, while you're working, or while you're whatever it is you do on a daily basis to keep yourself busy. I feel like there's something that keeps going on in the back of your mind. There is some sort of, I don't know if there's an on-off again relationship, or if there's someone that you're thinking about. But I'm seeing something looping in your mind over and over again, even though you're trying to keep yourself busy. And that also ties in with this Nine of Swords here for anxieties. But I mean, overall, I feel like you'll be fine. I feel like everything is fine. No major issues going on with you guys. Alright, so I hope this has helped. Remember, this has been a general reading. It may or may not have resonated. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because I haven't decided for sure, you know, if I'm walking away from this for good or not. But if you would like a private reading, you know, just click on the description box so that you can see the link below. My email, that's namat76@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Many blessings to you.